Usually I would say welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United, but this has nothing to do with Manchester United, at least not directly. Arsenal go back to the league, man. I had to do a reaction on this video. I had to do a reaction on this game. Because, see, we knew that City, without getting into in the first start of the season, we knew that City was getting heat from the press and media talking about, oh, you have signed one of the best strikers, one of the youngest strikers in the world. He's a master at his craft. But is he the main striker that Man City wants? Because persons are getting the feeling, at least at the time, that Haaland is not the typical striker that's supposed to be leading Man City. And it was quote unquote shown in his performance, although he's getting all of these goals. But look at this game. Let's concentrate on this game. I didn't watch the game, but I watched the highlights. And I knew that Arsenal was going to get turned over like a wheelbarrow. I knew that. Man, fuck. I'll say this. The loss of Arsenal is on the shoulders of Arsenal because it's Arsenal's responsibility. They're the reason why they lost. Not only that, but even if they lost today, given previous matches that they have drawn or lost, this win, even if they lost to City, which was inevitably the case for them, they should be even leading by more points given the previous fixtures they played, man. And for them to be in a corner with their hands holding their knees like they're in their lap or something. The good thing for them is that they're still on top of the table, at least momentarily. They are leading Man City by a couple of points, and they're leading Man City by a couple of games played. So based on a balanced playing field, if Arsenal go play 33 games, which they have played, and if City go play 33 games, which they have played, the tables are going to turn. City is going to be on top. Arsenal's going to be not at the bottom because they're not whoever is at the bottom, but they're going to be at second place. They're going to be at second place. And let me tell you this, man. I know that City has had their rivalry with Liverpool for the last 4 or 5 years, but this season just goes to show, say, even though Cities look more than likely to win this league, it just gives you a sense of competition. Like, it's not one of those seasons like 2017, 2018, where City was leading the table by like 15 points. We all know that we know that City at the time would have won the league even before December. When we go play them at home at Old Trafford and they beat us like 3-1 or something, when we were playing us 3-1, yeah. They were leading us like 12 points, and we needed a win. And for them to actually win us there, they went to 15 points. So that was like a season that was like one side. But this season, it was like a tug and war, particularly in the last couple of weeks, because as I've just mentioned, and some of you guys know this, Arsenal dropped points in them previous games. And I think even in their few last wins, man, they were losing something, and them go split over, and in their favor, they won the game. So it goes to show that Arsenal is in deep trouble if they're actually looking to win the Premier League. Hold on, let me say this straight. They're in jeopardy, man. They're in hot water. Let me say this. It's as you guys know, I'm a Jamaican, right? There's this brethren on Twitter. I ain't gonna say his username, but he knows who he is. I might tag his name into this video. I tell him a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna call you out, brother. I'm gonna call you out in love, but I'm gonna say to you, say, yo, I told you, say, do not battle the league. Didn't I tell you that? I told you that. I say, yo, do not, but I could probably find it to you right now, but that's like long gone, so I ain't gonna look for it. But I tell you, say, yo, do not battle the league. This was weeks ago when you guys were like, leading Man City by a decent, enough space to room, enough space to breathe, I should say. But right now, man, thing is looking thin with you, man. What's up with that? you guys battle the league. And on this kick, man, on me being Jamaican, say the fastest man on the planet, which is the fastest man on the planet, Usain Bolt. This virgin had a tendency to beat opponents like at the last couple seconds before the finish line. So it's not like when the gun is blown off and everybody is running towards the finishing line, this Bridging is in front. This Bridging is like at 8th or 9th place. And as he reached the halfway line, which we could say halfway through the season, well, we're almost at the end of the season, or in the third, the most of the finishing line, my man just go breeze past him and go get first place and go get gold medal. So it goes to show, say, this is the type of run that Man City had. I wouldn't say they had like a 8th or 9th place finish, like they're like bottom. That was like for Arsenal, because I don't think Arsenal had any points after 3 games. They were like at the bottom of the table, and they're at top of the table right now. So that's credits to them. But I see that reference in terms of how City from adversity came from the back. They were always into the title race, I must say this. But in terms of you're going at the top of the tree in terms of first place, things are looking good for them right now. I'm not saying that City can't drop points from now on to the end of the season. They can. This is the Premier League we're talking about. We're not talking about Bundesliga. This right now goes to show that nothing is written in stone until the final game is played. Until the final... Dude, Arsenal is not going to win the league this season. They're not going to win the league this season if City don't drop points. Again, City has 2 games in hand. Arsenal have played all their games already. Not all of the games of the season, but 33 games. That's where everybody is mostly at right now. Here and there. Is me. So right now, if Arsenal, man, if City no drop no points, man, they might draw a game here and there away from home against some low block side. But I mean, if Arsenal win the last 5 games of the season, and City go win the last 5 games of the season, City go win that league, man. No, you could say it's a decent run for Arsenal, but that shouldn't have been the case, man. They had the league title in their sight. My man became like a soft Powell, man. if you Jamaican guys want soft Powell, not to give you a Jamaican, man, I'm giving you a Jamaican history. But this Jamaican sprinter, he was very good back in his day. He had a tendency to have, like, he would start off well fast, like he had the fastest acceleration at his time, as of a Powell. By the half line, he was like at front. By the finishing line, he came like 3rd or 4th, if not 2nd. He had a fast acceleration, so he started off fast. But like his opposite counterparts, Usain Bolt, he had the opposite. Usain Bolt, because of his frame, because of his height, this Bridging started off slow, so he doesn't have the best acceleration. Then he go pick up pace as the race finish up, and he go get gold medal. So it goes to show that in the Premier League, in the context of the Premier League, and this is where I'm finishing up, nothing is put to bed in the middle of the season. No, again, there are outliers, man. Like I just mentioned, 2017-2018 season when City was just walking, like moonwalk. And I wouldn't even say walking. This side was moonwalking the league blind. Had no company, although United was like in 2nd place. But if you were like to compare other side, you would think that United was like in 5th or 6th place. Seeing that we were trailing them by like 15 place, although we're in like 2nd place. And you can see why Jose Mourinho said, among other reasons, why this was like his best ever achievement, one of his best ever achievements. So it goes to show, say, finishing up now, that Arsenal made their bed in hell. They're the Gunners, but they have literally made their bed. They're the reason why they're in this predicament right now. They should have been winning this league, at least putting some competition on it, because Liverpool went on a down spiral for the last couple of years, so they're not up to speed really. But Arsenal, man, should have put this to bed by getting this league, given that there's a few more games left. And now it looks like City is going to actually win the league again. Is me. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up right there, because it's not even Arsenal Man City YouTube channel. But I had to do a reaction to that, man. That is one reason why we love the Premier League, man. It is not like La Ligue 1 because it's boring, but I mean, pretty sure that La Ligue has its moments, but nothing can top the Premier League, man. Nothing cannot top the Premier League when it comes on to anxiety, competition, emotional roller coasters, unpredictability. Anything can happen in the Premier. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up right there. Hey, if you are Arsenal fans and City fans, watch this video. Leave your comments down in the comment section. For you United supporters, I'll be doing a video when we're playing again. I'll be playing on I can't remember, but our next game I believe I'll be doing a preview. So you guys look out for that one. I'm out.